was a priest getting ready to celebrate his 50th anniversary in the ministry. And he happened to be friends with a very world-renowned, highly trained, highly skilled actor. He invited this actor to come to the 50th anniversary of ministry to celebrate with him. This actor, very well known, very popular, very skilled, and very trained, oftentimes would quote the 23rd Psalm. He would get before the crowds of people at different functions, different parties, different events, and people would want to hear him quote the 23rd Psalm. On this particular occasion, the actor showed up and said to the priest, I will gladly perform the 23rd Psalm, only if, when I'm finished, you go after me and you quote the 23rd Psalm. And the priest said, fine, go ahead and give the people what they want. The actor gets in front of the crowd. He begins with great poise, with great distinction to quote the 23rd Psalm. He begins to, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And he goes through with such wonderful, distinct performance. And at the end, just like any other crowd he ever performed this in front of, the people stood, they applauded, they cheered, they were loud because of how perfect it was that he executed, with the inflection of voice, with the tone of his voice, with the way he did it so beautiful. They applauded and cheered. And when he finished, he looked at the priest and said, okay, sir, now it is your turn. And the priest steps up, very meek, very mild, very humble. And he begins to quote, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. When he finished the 23rd Psalm, not one hand clap, not one applause, not one cheer. In fact, all that was happening in the room was the sound of weeping, the sound of crying, people brushing tears from their face, some trembling. They looked over at the world-famous trained actor and they said to him, why is it when you did it, everybody cheered, but when he did it, everybody was moved and began to weep? And the actor looked at everybody and he said, I know the 23rd Psalm, but this man knows the shepherd.